you feel about the TerraPoint land use proposal?
I think that's going to be, it was like, I lived here in this county whenever Amelia Island first got.
Oh, excuse me, sorry. Just start the timer over after I finish. How do you feel about the TerraPoint land use proposal?
The TerraPoint land use proposal. Okay. That's.
It's very, very comprehensive proposal by Rainier for development of their land in a very comprehensive plan for the future. It's very, very large. They own a lot of land, and they present it to the county. I think they work with the county quite a bit on this, and at any rate, it's a very, very significant thing, and I'll let the candidates talk about it.
All right, I'm starting over again, right?
Yeah,
Okay. But thank you for your question. It is something that is absolutely amazing, and some of the folks looked at it and they said, "What are you going to do this for?" But I remember I lived here in this county when Amelia Island Plantation was first built, and everybody fought Amelia Island Plantation. I say everybody. There was a lot of people that fought. They said, "We don't need Amelia Island Plantation." Well, you know what? I tell you what, that's one of the jewels. That's what brings people here to Nassau County. And I'm absolutely ecstatic and excited about the Omni. They bought it, and normally a big corporation will buy something like that, and then they will wring out everything they can get out of it. But they've come in and they've put, right now it's right at $90 million in improvements that are going in out there. And I think that's what you're going to see with TerraPoint in the future, 25 years down the road. Thank you.
TerraPoint is probably the first in the Northeast Florida area that has decided to do something about the jobs first and then build the communities. They have designed a program where their first thing is going to be moved to bring industry and commercial jobs to the area, then design communities to feed the jobs. Once they do this, they'll cause less traffic. It'll all be inter-traffic. They're talking about a short rail system, enclosed roads. They're not giving the county the property. They're going to build a church. They're going to build a school where they have it in their program where they want it. So we won't have an issue of growth. It'll be more like an inner city, and they'll come out when they want to. Thank you.
TerraPoint has elicited all sorts of comments from all sorts of people. I'm a little reluctant to sign off because I feel like that this could get to be almost, and forgive me if this sounds like a complex, but almost a Big Brother situation. I would like to see more about it. I'd like to see where the large entities kind of get out of it more than it appears that they are now. I'd like to see the people have more of a say as to what's put where, what you can put where. I'm still open for opinions. Thank you.
Here's a simple fact. If you're not growing, you're dying. And one man told me one time when I started my pastoring, he said, young man, you can move the piano from one side of the pulpit to the other if you do it 1 inch at a time. Okay? The wisdom in that is to be patient, take your time, and consider everyone's feelings. We have heard, and I have heard personally going around the community, everyone's concerns about growth or non-growth. So there has to be a balance there. These people at Rainier, I've sat down with some of them are my friends. Mike Bell's a very sharp individual. He knows what he's talking about. They're not here to hurt, they're here to help us. And if we would bring balance, and if we will walk through this thing patiently, hand in hand, we could have some great opportunities here in Nassau County. And we're looking forward to working with them in the future.
No, that's a question.
Oh, the guy is, we're not disconnected for a second there. Okay. How do you feel about the development potential for the Crawfordville area? Do we want that repeated? Okay.
Ain't that Crawford Road you're talking about?
Well, Crawford Road, Crawford, there is a Crawfordville, isn't there?
Crawford
No,
Diamond.
Crawford Road, there's a Crawford Road. I like to call it Crawfordville, sorry.
Okay,
What
I
am I
assume
talking about?
we're talking about the Crawford Diamond.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I think the Crawford Diamond is a jewel in Nassau County. It's where two railroads cross. It's where we have 20 miles to I-10 and 20 miles to I-95. It's in an area that is not inhabited by a real dense population. It gives us an opportunity to possibly draw a automotive plant, airplane assembly of some type, but it gives us an opportunity to draw big business, which will trickle down, and then as those communities grow, they'll have the option of working at home instead of traveling out of the county. So I think it's a great idea.
As I was carefully anti a minute ago, I'm going to be carefully pro this time. The Crawford Diamond concept is, in my opinion, a good idea. You've got the crossing of the rail lines there. You've got 301. It's convenient to 10. It's convenient to 95. It'd be a bridge between the Callahan area and the Baldwin area. It would just seem to start the growth in that area. It looks like there's enough land out there to accomplish or accommodate anything that anybody wanted to go out there with. We would just have to be careful with the infrastructure needed for that area and how we face that infrastructure need.
Okay, I'm going to talk fast because I have 60 seconds. If you draw a line from Cleveland, Ohio, straight down the map, you come to Nassau County, Florida. June of 2010, Forbes magazine put out an article and said, where's the money moving to? Nassau County, Florida was number 3 in the top 10 counties in the nation. Okay? We have a tremendous opportunity. People from all over the nation are catching on to our little secret. They like it. Now, if we utilize those areas like Crawford Diamond, like these gentlemen have mentioned, the railways, we have an international airport, we have ports, we have an international airport. Listen to me. Walt Disney World saw the light. What they did was they moved all of their shipping from Savannah, Georgia to the port in Jacksonville, Florida. Fernandina Beach can be one of those. We can take those same pieces of the pie, bring it in, take advantage of it, and we can improve ourselves economically. If Walt Disney sees the light, Nassau County should see the light.
Well, I'm going to sit here and tell you that I'm absolutely ecstatic and excited about the Crawford Diamond because I went to Tallahassee with the folks from Rainier and sitting there with DCA, and the head of DCA, Mr. Billy Bazette, that was there, he was so excited about it, he said, I'm going to sign this thing with you, and you'll be the first one that we've ever done this for. This whole, they got away from the DRI type thing, and it is truly amazing, and it's going to bring much needed high paying jobs. Matter of fact, I told them when we were on the way back from Tallahassee, and that was right about the time Mr. Shad Khan bought the Jaguars, I said, let's head on down there and talk to him and see if he can bring his bumper plant from Illinois down to Callahan, because it is in my district and I'm proud of it and want to see it prosper. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you support our U.S. Constitution's Second Amendment to bear arms, and are you a member of the NRA?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I support that. And on the other, second one, no, I was a member of the NRA years ago. I was also a member of, at that particular time, a member of NRA, Ducks Unlimited, Quail Unlimited, and one other one. And my wife finally come to me and said, "Look, you're involved in too many of these things. My dad ran a quail hunting preserve. I was president of the Nassau County Quail Unlimited organization for many years. And at this time, I do have a gun safe at my home and have plenty of firearms there. I believe in keeping them, and I am now the only one she has to send the thing off for is the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. That's the one I'm with right now.
Yes, and I am one of the first in Florida to have a concealed weapons permit when they reinstated it.